is your home for the Trojans. Girard Sports Live.
Snap and leans forward, and that's touchdown number 4 for Scott Moore.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Crawcan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net.
Hooks, throw over to Adolph, quickly down inside, wraparound Boatwood, found herself in the right place, foul, and the bucket!
He'll try a 3 and hits. Adolph with it up top, being guarded by Gass. Girard down the lane, off the glass, and good. Nice instinct by Adolph to just take it to the bucket.
Fielded on the short hop, fires this one across. Able to throw the runner out by a step and a half.
Pitch to the outside to Ashbacher. Gets a good block on the outside, and he's in for the touchdown.
It's time for the Trojans. On your home for Girard High School Athletics. Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live.
Why settle for less than the best? Crawcan's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Crawcan has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high speed. You want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages. It is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Crawcan.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years, with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust, federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
Since 1918, GN Bank has been the heart of our community. Big enough to meet all your banking needs, but small enough to offer that personal touch you deserve. From agricultural loans to home mortgages, GN Bank has the expertise, products, and service to help you thrive. With a pledge to treat others ethically, be adaptable, focus on customers, and invest in the communities they serve, GN Bank is committed to your success. The best place to bank and borrow, GN Bank, where community banking truly comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
First one here is a 2017 Ford Focus with only 21,000 miles. That one's not for sale though. I'm going to probably keep that one.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2016 Chevy Malibu with only 13,000 miles, but I might hang on to that one too. So let me show you the next one. Ford F-150, but that one's going to stay with me too. So let's go down to the next one here.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
2017 F-150, so we have 3 of them. I could probably let that one go.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2015 Ford Transit Cargo. I'm going to keep that one because I have to move here soon. But the rest of them, you're welcome to come out and look at. And I think you'd like a lot of them. We appreciate your business.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage.
Lori, Lisa, or Amber in Girard.
And side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. J. Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him, and it's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks the next day. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-9779. Mathis Drug Store, where community and care come together.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Missing that human touch with your bank? Come talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. We're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Community National Bank and Trust. Federally insured, locally awesome. Member FDIC.
Are you tired of waiting for your internet to load at a snail's pace? Or feeling like your connection is slower than a sloth's morning routine? Maybe your current internet feels as speedy as a sunbathing turtle. Well, say goodbye to the slow lane and welcome to Crawcan Fiber Optic Internet, where we leave the slow movers in the dust. You'll zoom through the web faster than Sharky being swarmed by his adoring fans. Crawcan Fiber Optic Internet, because life's too short to wait for slow connections.
Since 1918, GN Bank has been the heart of our community. Big enough to meet all your banking needs, but small enough to offer that personal touch you deserve. From agricultural loans to home mortgages, GN Bank has the expertise, products, and service to help you thrive. With a pledge to treat others ethically, be adaptable, focus on customers, and invest in the communities they serve, GN Bank is committed to your success. The best place to bank and borrow, GN Bank, where community banking truly comes first. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Selling equipment can be a hassle. Whether you're needing to replace an old tractor or you're finally getting to retire, the time and energy needed to clean, prep, promote, and sell seems daunting. That's why you need Tyler Jackman and Big Iron Auctions. From one piece to the whole farm, Big Iron Auctions can deliver your items to more than 750,000 registers. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115 or learn more at BigIronAuctions.com. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's Chicken Annie's Girard. When you're facing a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Catering and carry out from Chicken Annie's Girard. When an onion ring craving is too much to bear, when the family's coming over and you weren't aware, it's Chicken Annie's Girard to the rescue. When there's 20, 30, 100 to feed, you need Chicken Annie's Girard indeed. A heroic value, superb flavor. When there's a chicken emergency, there's only one hero. Chicken Annie's Girard.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
More than just your neighborhood pharmacy, Mathis Drug is your hometown partner in health. With pharmacist Bria Scheibe and an experienced, highly trained staff, Mathis Drug is ready to serve you. And now, Mathis Drug offers comprehensive compounding, which is one of the few pharmacies in Southeast Kansas with this convenient on-site service. From medications to expert advice, call 620-261-97 Drugstore, where community and care come together.
From the phone call to the service call, Roto-Rooter is there with fast and reliable sewer and drain service. From repair and replacement to septic and grease trap pumping, Roto-Rooter is here for you. With video inspections, Roto-Rooter can identify the exact issue to get the repair done quickly and correctly. Complete sewer line repairs or replacements, Roto-Rooter has you covered. Serving Crawford, Bourbon, and Cherokee counties, Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630.
Communicating with current and potential customers is a must in the world of business. Advertising is nothing more than communication and an invitation. Look no further than Norris Advertising, offering a wide variety of services from billboards, radio across the 4 states, and digital ad services like CTV, YouTube, geofencing, streaming, and more beyond the local view. Looking to upgrade advertising is your go-to for local digital sign sales. Norris Advertising. Get your ads to work.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues the Southeast tradition with their specialty fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings, chicken and noodles, so much more. And of course, their delicious homemade pies. Dine in or carry out available. Chicken Annie's has the best value, flavor, and service in the area. Stop in soon or call for catering. 620-724-0090.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion. Something you hope future generations get to experience. Just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity. Meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund, the GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com. Preserving traditions for those who follow.
The Trojans with the ball to start the third quarter. Maddie Kester with it. She'll give it up top to Jariah Adolph. Kicks it back out to Erica Boatman. Boatman in the middle of the lane. Shot on the way, rolls off. And the rebound comes down to Kennedy Keller, and the putback is good. Points for Keller. And the Trojans lead at 24-22. Sorry for some of the audio problems we've been having. I love technology. And we're back on now. Trojans leading it by a bucket. They are the home team here in the whites. Silver Lake in the road maroons. And Trojans 10 turnovers in that first half. Really, there's a missed shot by Boatman. Rand, and it'll stay with Silver Lake. They'll inbound from their own baseline. As Zordel set to throw it in for Silver Lake, lobs it over the top, and it ends up in the hands of Whitehead. Kicks it out, shot on the way from Zordel, rolls off, no good. Rebound, Boatman. A couple of 5'11 girls for this Silver Lake squad, so they got some height out there on the floor, and Eric has done a pretty good job on the boards tonight for Girard as O'Ran picks up her dribble, kicks it back to Keller, thought about a three. Now baseline for Boatman, almost walked with it again. Reverse layup won't go, and the rebound comes down to Hyman. Long outlet pass ahead to Bolin, and the Trojans didn't get back defensively, and Bolin beats them down the floor. She's got 5 points, and we're tied at 24. And for the Trojans, you can't fall asleep if you're the backside defender, or if you're the, as Boatman loses her footing, goes down, it's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay, I believe, with the Trojans. And somebody's going to have to inbound this ball, and here comes Jariah Adolph. Adolph gets it into O'Rand and Keller. Now back to O'Rand. She'll pull the trigger on a quick three, and it's good. First bucket of the night for Carson O'Rand, and it's a big one. Pushes the lead to 3 for the Trojans. Now Bolin with it, who just scored on a long outlet pass, a breakaway bucket. She's had a couple of those tonight. Zordel with it, back to Bolin. Working down the lane against Adolph. She'll kick it out to Whitehead, puts it on Kester, and they're going to whistle Maddie with the foul, even though I think Whitehead was in the process of losing that dribble and just collided with Kester. But if you're the defender, you're usually not going to get the benefit of that call. And so Maddie will sit. That was her first personal. And they bring Marley Sisney into the game. Into the corner. Shot on the way from Zordel. No good. Rebound O'Rand. Trojans up by 3. 5.5 to play third quarter. Need some points here if you're Girard. Straight through goes Adolph for the bucket. She's got 6. And the Trojans open up their biggest lead of the night, 5. And another turnover. Oh, and it's taken right back by Hanny as Adolph had it, and it was stolen right away. The lead to 3. So a turnover each way that time. Now O'Rand with it, working on the wing. Kicks it up top to Kennedy Keller. Picks up her dribble. Bolin guarding her. And the length of the Silver Lake squad kind of giving our guards a little bit of trouble here early. O'Rand needs to be careful not to get whistled for a backcourt. Adolph driving baseline, and she's going to be fouled. They'll whistle this one on Zordel. It'll be her first. Second team foul on Silver Lake. It'll send Adolph to the line to shoot a pair. Her first trip to the stripe tonight. First shot is good for Adolph. Second shot on the way for Jariah is good. 2 for 2 from the stripe for Jariah Adolph. She's got 8 points. And the Trojans back to a 5-point lead. Zordel with it. Around, this is Whitehead. Down the lane, shot on the way, no good. Rebound, Boatman. Whoa, almost a walk there by O'Rand. Gets it forward to Adolph. Now Sisney with it, guarded by Hanny. Back to O'Rand. She's in trouble, needs some help. And a timeout is a very wise timeout call by Coach Herlocker as O'Rand was in trouble and nobody was coming to help. He calls a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. They're having some trouble with some audio earlier, so we'll go ahead and give you the halftime scoring totals for the third time, and maybe you'll hear them this time. As Maddie Kester leads Trojan scores with 10. Sisney and Adolph had 4 each in the first half, and Boatman and Bailey Walker had a bucket each for the Trojans. For Silver Lake, they're led in scoring by Jaylee Whitehead with 7. Kaylin Haney had 6. Ella Bolin had 3. And then Paige Hyman, Elena Brewster, and Savannah Wendy had a bucket each to round out the scoring for Silver Lake. Those halftime stats brought to you by B&B Excavating. The numbers don't lie. Dirt's heavy, so trust the guys at B&B Excavating to move what needs moving. Specializing in line install and repair, driveways, rock hauling, and leveling. Call B&B Excavating, 620-724-2735. That pass tipped, and then O'Rand commits a foul after the turnover. So from bad to worse that time for the Trojans. And that's Carson's second. And the Trojans' second as a team in the third quarter. Zordel with it, trying to go over the top again. And the Trojans get to a loose ball here as Adolph tracks this one down right at the sideline. O'Rand with it. into the corner to Adolph. They're going to try and trap her there. Her pass out top is tipped by Bolin, and you can see that Silver Lake jumping those passing lanes. The Trojans might give them a ball fake here and there to open up that passing lane as Sisney set to inbound, gets it to Orand, and we're back underway. Marley with it up top to Boatman at the elbow, back to Orand, into the corner to Kester. She'll drive baseline. A lot of contact, no foul. Maddie tracks down the loose ball, and now the Trojans will reset. Over the top to Orand, back in the corner to Keller. She'll drive baseline, gets it to Kester. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Savannah Wendy, and quickly back the other way, Silver Lake, and a foul on Sisney against Bolin, and Bolin has beaten the entire Trojan team down the floor about 5 times tonight. And you got to think, you know she's going to outlet down the floor. Somebody's got to be with her. Bolin to the line once again. First shot is good.
In for Silver Lake is number 11, Julie Whitehead, and number 20, Alana Brewster.
Whitehead checks back into the game along with Alana Brewster for Silver Lake. Second shot well short of the mark, and that's going to give it back to the Trojans. So 6 points for Bolin, and she's really been the victim to make that right. And there's a held ball. It should have been a travel, and it'll stay with Silver Lake. The held ball occurred after the third step. 2:57 to play, third quarter. Trojans leading it by 4, but it feels closer than that. They get it into Hanny, down low to Bolin. Shot high off the glass is good. And you got to deny her the ball. She's killing the Trojans tonight. She's got 5 points in this third quarter, 8 overall. And there is another turnover. And Oran picks up another foul after the turnover. Third on Oran. And Adolph back into the game for Girard. .240 to play, third quarter. Trojans by 2. It's been that kind of game. Neither team could get much breathing room. And we've had little mini runs. Now Silver Lake on one of their own. Hanny driving down the lane, off the glass, won't go. Rebound Keller, and she's fouled by Hanny after the rebound. I think that's Hanny's first. Nope, second. Third team foul against Silver Lake. Trojans have 4 team fouls. There was a little ball fake by Sisney. Back up top to Adolph, trying to get it down low, just too far for a bounce pass. And once again, Bolin off and running, off the glass and good. 7 points in this third quarter, all of them coming in transition for Bolin. And she takes off running, and nobody goes with her. A blocking foul, I believe, against Whitehead. That's her third. Whitehead, the only player with 3 fouls for Silver Lake, and Carson Oran, the only player with 3 fouls for Girard. And that'll send, nope, it won't send anybody to the line because that was just their 4th team foul. So Kennedy Keller will inbound under the bucket. Gets it into Boatman. Erica into the lane, off the glass and good.
Number 23, Erica Boatman.
Just 4 points for Boatman tonight. And the Trojans back up by 2. Here's Bolin with it at the elbow. Keller trying to poke it away. Gives it back to Hanny. She's going to drive into Boatman. No good. Rebound Kester. Maddie gets it ahead to Adolph. Now to Keller on the far side. Back to Boatman at the elbow. Back up to Kester. Now Sisney drives baseline and then into the corner to Keller. Shot on the way. Off the mark. Rebound comes down to Hanny. Trojans can't get any breathing room against this Silver Lake squad. Had a chance right there. Hanny almost walked with it. Now we got a turnover, and Kester comes away with it for Girard, guarded by Bolin. And if you're Maddie, you go right into her and get a foul. And there's another tipped pass. Get back on defense. Kester jogging up the floor, and numbers for Silver Lake. And he's got 10. Kester down the baseline, shoot, no good, and tipped out of bounds, last touched by Brewster for Silver Lake. It'll stay with the Trojans. You can't throw lob passes at short range against this defense. They're too quick to the ball. It's got to be something crisp. Kester down low, gets it off the glass, and it's good. 12 points for Kester. Trojans back up by 2, under 20 seconds to play, third quarter. And a nice take by Hanny. She wanted the foul against Boatman, didn't get it. She's got 12, and we're tied at 35 again, under 3 seconds. O'Ran, 3, way off the mark, no good. That'll do it. After 3, we're tied just like we were at the half. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with the final fourth quarter of action from here in Burlington. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the health care needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at girardmedicalcenter.com.
Welcome back to Burlington High School. Trojan girls in a dogfight here with the Silver Lake Eagles, and we kind of knew that would be the case. Both of these teams are very quality teams. The Trojans, Bowman had a hard time with the pass. They're going to get another turnover there as we're tied at 35, and then Kennedy Keller steals it away, and it's blocked out of bounds by Bolin, and normally that type of swat would draw a foul from the official. Not this time. And Keller will inbound it from the far side. That was a pretty aggressive swat at the ball. And normally when you don't go straight up, you get a foul call, but I guess the official right there to see that Bolin got it clean. Kester gets the inbound pass, and it's off the glass and good for Maddie Kester. She's got 14, and the Trojans back up by a bucket. It's been a nip and tuck affair for both of these teams. Neither one of them able to get any breathing room against the other. Hanny down the lane. Shot won't go, but she's fouled. I think they're going to maybe get Maddie Kester with this one. Yep. And that's Kester's second, so not a lot of foul trouble for Maddie tonight. And that'll send Hanny to the line. She hits the first. Hanny's got 13. 7 of those coming here in the second half. Trying to make it 14 right here and tie this game at 37. And she does. Making your free throws so important, especially down the stretch in these games. And we're tied at 37. Another cross-court pass almost picked off. And the Trojans just got to be a little more disciplined with the passing. You may get away with that against some teams, but obviously Silver Lake is not one of those teams. Kester with it, spinning down low. Now she gives it back up to O'Ran. Back to Maddie. She'll pull the trigger on a 3 and hits. Maddie Kester's cold-blooded tonight. She's got 17. The Trojans lead it by 3. Just shot that one in rhythm, and it looked good from the start. Here comes Hanny, baseline. Into the corner, shot on the way from Wendy, won't go. Scramble for the ball. And they got a foul call. They got a foul call against Wendy. That's her first. First team foul in the fourth quarter on the Eagles. Trojans trying to build on this 3-point lead. And like I've said over and over, neither team's been able to get any breathing room here as Boatman can't handle the pass from Keller, and the Trojans turn it over again. I have that as their turnover of the game. And
coming in for Silver Lake is number 15, Ella Bolin.
this is Hanny with it, back it under the bucket. Oh, can't get it to fall. And I think, whistled a foul under the bucket. Let's see if they get this one on. And they whistle Keller with this one. And that's her first.
Her first, team second.
Second team foul on the Trojans. And Hanny heads to the line, trying to cut into the 3-point lead, and she hits it. She's 3 for 3 from the stripe here in this fourth quarter. And she hits them both. So now 1-point game once again. And I haven't kept track of lead changes, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. And now the Trojans hanging on to a 1-point lead, 5:40 to play, fourth quarter. There's a timeout on the floor. I believe it's just a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Trojan boys in action tonight at about 8:15. They'll be playing over at the Burlington Middle School. That one will tip off as I'm digging around here for my bracket. But Trojan boys going to play Labette County tonight. And I jokingly said before the game when our audio was messed up, nobody heard it, we could have played that one in McCune. But here we are in Burlington. So Trojan's going to take on the Grizzlies tonight at 8:15. And the winner of that game will go on to the consolation game on Saturday. Trojan girls trying to stay on the winning side of the bracket and end up in the championship game, and that would be tomorrow afternoon, I believe, at about 3:30. Kester with it up top to Carson O'Ran. Now Adolph with it on the wing up top to Keller. She's open for three. She'll take it and hits. Kennedy Keller, a big 3-point bucket. She's got 9 points, and the Trojans open up a 4-point lead. And we'll see if they can get a stop here, as neither team has been able to pull away. The biggest lead of the game has been 5 for the Trojans. And I think Silver Lake at one point also had a 5-point lead, as Bolin difficulty with the pass, and she's going to throw it away. And a timely turnover for the Trojans as they get it right back from Silver Lake with under 5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Trojans lead at 43-39. Turnovers were a big problem in the first half for Girard. They've kind of taken care of that a little bit better here in the second half. And they've gotten some outside shots to fall. That's good news. And Kester gets it down on the block in great position. Turnaround shot is good. Kester with 11 points, 7 of them coming here in this second half. Now here comes Hanny. She'll kick it out. Shot on the way from Whitehead, off the mark. Hanny with the rebound. Kicks it out to Bolin. Back across to Whitehead again. Now driving is Zordell. Can't get it to fall, and Kester comes up with the loose ball. And they're going to get Zordell with the foul, as Kester had it and was already moving. And Zordell had it. Kester ripped it away, and Zordell stuck her hands back in there again, and that's what caused the foul call. And the Trojans will have it back, leading by 6, their biggest lead of the night, with 4 minutes left to play in the game. Pass to Keller in the corner. Cross court to O'Rand into the corner. Kester open for 3 again. Shot just short of the mark. And the rebound comes down to Silver Lake. They get it ahead to Bolin. And then they're going to whistle a blocking foul against Carson O'Rand, as Jaylee Whitehead was leading the break. And Carson doesn't like the call. She's asking the official about it. And to me, it looked maybe like a charge, but this might be, as Jess Murphy would say, the crimson-colored glasses. Whitehead's first shot rattles in. That's her first point of the second half, her 8th of the night. Second shot on the way, inches over. And the Trojan lead back down to 4. They try to get it down low to Kester again. It's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Girard, as time is now becoming a factor. And you can see Silver Lake trying to crank up the pressure defensively. Now Adolph with it. Back to O'Rand. The Trojans can work it around the perimeter. You don't have to work real fast here if you're Girard. Kester backing down into the lane. Kicks out to Adolph. Open for 3. Jiraiya will take it off the back iron position. Now here comes, and they have that as O'Rand's 5th, so that'll be all for Carson tonight. And the last couple calls against O'Rand haven't been the best, but everybody's doing their best tonight, and Carson will take a seat. And Sisney back into the game for the Trojans. Wendy with it in the corner, down low. Oh, and they're going to get Keller reaching in over the back. And that'll, I have that as 2 on Kennedy. We'll see what the scorer's table has. I tend to be a foul behind with the Trojan girls. Nope, that is 2 on Keller. And the shot is good for Hanny. Man, she's on a tear from the free throw line here in this fourth quarter. That's her 5th in a row. Make it 6. And we're back down to a 2-point game. It's been that way all night. Silver Lake has a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here, 3:11 to play in the final quarter. Trojans hanging on to a 2-point lead, and if you've been watching all night, sometimes there's been audio, sometimes there hasn't, but back and forth all night, as neither team has been able to really keep the other one at arm's length, and it's like a fight in a phone booth between these two teams. And right now the Trojans with a narrow lead. The biggest lead of the night for Girard, I believe, was 6, and that might have been the biggest lead for either team tonight. So a very evenly fought affair, as each team's defenses have frustrated the other and the offenses have come through at times. And it's that type of competitive affair. And I said earlier, I probably didn't go out over the air. I said these are 2 teams that could meet at the state tournament, because they're the top 2 seeds in this girls' side of this tournament here tonight. and for good reason. Trojans undefeated this season, coming into tonight 9-0, and I think Silver Lake just a couple losses. I'll have to dig that one out in a second. My table here just looks like a bomb went off. Up top to Keller. Off the hands of Adolph, but she tracks it down. Now to Sisney on the near side. Back over to Keller, way up top. Now Kester goes to work on the baseline. Oh, she lost her defender off the glass. And golden opportunity right there. I think Maddie came way more open on that play than she even expected. Stanny got a pull up for three, nothing there. Keller tracks it down. And now the Trojans with the ball hanging on to a 2-point lead. The shot clocks are in effect here at this tournament, and that's kind of been a factor at times for some teams who may not have them in their home arenas. And they're going to call an offensive foul against Sisney after the rebound, and she didn't initiate the contact, and she had the ball. But, no, they're going to whistle that one on Adolph. I really don't get that one. But that's her third, I believe. Yes. And unfortunately, that's going to send Whitehead to the line to shoot a pair. She's 5 of 5 from the stripe tonight. Make that 6 of 6. Man, this Silver Lake squad can shoot some free throws, that's for sure. And they've had their opportunities here in the second half. Second shot on the way, off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Boatman. Now Sisney with it, gives it up to Keller. And Coach Herlocker wants a timeout. He'll take a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. Trojans hanging on to a 1-point lead. It's going to come down to the wire. You're watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
When it comes to your health care, you have a choice. Choose to stay local. Choose Girard Medical Center. For over 100 years, Girard Medical Center has been a part of the community, and they work every day to meet the healthcare needs of those they serve. With 6 locations in southeast Kansas and an ever-expanding list of inpatient and outpatient services, you just don't have to travel anymore to get quality cutting-edge care, including many services you won't find elsewhere. Proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area. Learn more at girardmedicalcenter.com. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
And we're back underway here in Burlington. Scramble for a loose ball, and it's going to be a held ball, and the possession arrow is favoring the Trojans, I believe. Yes. And it'll stay with Girard. 1:49 to play. Trojans leading it by 1 over the Silver Lake Eagles. Now the official's going to have a conversation. And they're going to inbound it on the baseline as Keller will throw it in for the Trojans. Don't know what it was about. Maybe where they were going to inbound it. Not sure. And that pass tipped right back to Keller, but she had a foot on the line. And that'll turn it back over to Silver Lake. The Trojans need to get a stop here. 1:48 to play in the game. Trojans hanging on to a 1-point lead. And, man, it's been back and forth. If you've been watching this entire game, been about 20 lead changes, and that right there is another one as Kaylin Haney has been clutch for Silver Lake tonight. She's made 6 straight free throws and then that bucket here in the fourth quarter, and now Silver Lake with the 1-point lead. Adolph with it. Down the lane, Jariah's fouled. And she'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They call that one on Whitehead. That's her fourth. And if you're the Trojans, I don't know. I think I might go right at Whitehead because she's one of the most productive offensive players on that Silver Lake squad. Inbound pass over the top to Adolph. Now Sisney with it way up top. Over to Keller, looking down low. Now Kennedy will put it on the floor. Thought about a three. Now give it up to Kester. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Just over a minute on the game clock. And kicked ball. Whew. Trojans fortunate to get that kick call because that was on its way to being a turnover. And just a lot of traffic for a bounce pass there. 1:01 to play. Keller will inbound from the baseline. Gets it into Boatman. Turnaround shot, no good. Tipped around. And they're going to whistle a foul on Keller as she collided with Hanny. I tell you what, whatever team comes out on the losing end night would welcome a rematch in this one because both teams have had their opportunities. It's been an exciting game, but kind of a frustrating game for both teams. And if these two teams meet again down the road, it's probably going to be exactly like it is here tonight. Hanny hit the first. She's now 7 for 7 from the stripe, all of those coming here in this fourth quarter. She's really pushing the pace of this game, and she hits both. And now it's a 3-point lead for Silver Lake. The Trojans need an answer. And a timeout. Coach Herlocker wants to talk it over with his squad. 51.6 seconds remaining. Trojans down by 3. And I believe it's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're watching Trojan basketball.
From the football field to the bean field, the right equipment can make all the difference. Gear up for harvest, expand your fleet, or grow your business with Tyler Jackman at Big Iron Auctions. Tyler can improve your operation conveniently, and if you're selling one piece or the whole operation, Big Iron can connect you with over 750,000 registered bidders. Buying or selling, go big. Big Iron Auctions. Call Tyler Jackman at 620-404-8115. BigIronAuctions.com.
First one here is a 2017 Ford Focus with only 21,000 miles. That one's not for sale though. I'm going to probably keep that one.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2016 Chevy Malibu with only 13,000 miles, but I might hang on to that one too. So let me show you the next one. Ford F-150, but that one's going to stay with me too. So let's go down to the next one here.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
Back underway here at Burlington High School, 45 seconds to play. Trojans trailing by 3. Adolph with it. She'll stop and pull up for an open 3. Oh, just off the mark. Rebound comes down to Maddie Kester, and she's fouled, and that's good news for the Trojans. Stops the clock with 37.1 left to play, and Kester at the line to shoot 2. And if you're trailing with not much time on the clock, it's a great way to get back in the game. Stops the clock, gives you a chance to score. This is Kester's first trip to the line tonight. She hits her first. Second one off the back iron, but rebound Boatman. That's about as good as you could expect for the Trojans. Now you don't need a 3 here to tie it. You just need a 2-point bucket. Under 30 seconds, clock ticking. Kester gets the call in from Coach Herlocker on the sidelines. Trying to work off a Boatman screen. Now coming back near side and has it stripped away. And then the foul by Adolph, and darn it, not the way you want it to go for the Trojans on that possession. And good help defense that time by Silver Lake to cause the turnover, but Trojans had a shot at it there in a game this close and still some time left on the clock. We'll see how these free throws go. For Savannah Wendy, she hits the first, and they must spend a lot of time working free throws there in Silver Lake because these girls have not. They've missed 3 free throws all night as a team, and Wendy makes them both, and lead for Silver Lake. Trojans need a quick shot, get it down low to Kester, off the glass and good, and a timeout, Coach Herlocker. Well, Maddie Kester's played a heck of a game here tonight, and she's done a great job here in this second half. She had 10 at the half, and she's got 10 here in the second half as well. Trojans trailing by 2 with 10.8 left to play. Man, no matter how this one turns out, if you're the Trojans, you know you had your cracks at it, and you know this is a game that if you see these guys again down the line, You want to play him again. Trojan crowd getting loud over there on the far side of the arena. As some Paola fans starting to pile in here. Those Paola boys will be in action against Ottawa coming up right after this on this high school court. And then, of course, Trojan boys in action coming up at 8:15 tonight over at the middle school as they take on Lebec County. And here's one of those football-style inbounds plays as they get it into Bolin. Under 10, she's fouled by Boatman. And that'll send Ella Bolin to the line. She's 1 of 2 from the stripe tonight. Nip and tuck affair between these two teams all night. Lots of lead changes as Bolin misses the first. If she misses the second one, things could get wild. And she does. Boatman gets the rebound. Ahead to Keller. Into the corner to Sisney. Back to Keller. Somebody's going to have to shoot. Kennedy Keller does. Misses everything. And that's it. Darn it. Trojans had their shots down the stretch. Just couldn't get them to fall. And it was a valiant effort. But the Trojan girls pick up their first loss of this 2024-25 season as they fall 50 to 48, to the Silver Lake Eagles. And that one's, but at the same time, you know you had your shots at it, and it could have gone either way. And it just didn't go in favor of the Trojans tonight as they fall to Silver Lake. And I believe they'll be in action in the consolation game Saturday. I'm going to have to look at this double-sided bracket here to try and figure out when the Trojan girls will play again. But we'll step away for a quick break. We'll come back with the Eastside Cafe post-game show and put a bow on this one from here in Burlington. Man, what a game. Trojans fall by 2, 50 to 48 to the Silver Lake Eagles. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
Tries to make something out of nothing. The Trojans all over him. It's going to be a big loss on the play.
A Trojan sack means $1 short stacks at Eastside Cafe. Kick off your day with a hearty breakfast or take that midday break at Eastside Cafe. And this fall, when the Trojans get a sack, you get $1 short stacks. Eastside Cafe, a favorite of the 4 states winner. Go Trojans from Eastside Cafe.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the 4 States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
First one here is a 2017 Ford Focus with only 21,000 miles. That one's not for sale though. I'm going to probably keep that one.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2016 Chevy Malibu with only 13,000 miles, but I might hang on to that one too. So let me show you the next one. Ford F-150, but that one's going to stay with me too. So let's go down to the next one here.
Hi, I'm Eddie.
2017 F-150, so we have 3 of them. I could probably let that one go.
Hi, my name's Eddie.
2015 Ford Transit Cargo. I'm going to keep that one because I have to move here soon. But the rest of them, you're welcome to come out and look at. And I think you'd like a lot of them. We appreciate your business.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Producers Cooperative Association is the area leader in providing quality agricultural products, services, and markets. PCA has what you need to maximize your operation with a full-service agronomy department, grain origination, handling and storage, bulk fuels and lubricants, propane, a jam-packed farm store, and livestock feeds in bulk or bagged. PCA is proud to call Girard home and to support Trojan athletics. Stop by or see more online at pcacoop.com.
Welcome back to Burlington High School. Trojans fall 50-48 on the girls' side to Silver Lake in a game that, man, it was back and forth, nip and tuck the entire time. No team ever led by more than 6 in the game. Lots of lead changes and a frustrating first half for the Trojans when we talk about turnovers, but really battled all game long and looked good. Especially under the bucket and rebounding and defensively against a very talented Silver Lake squad who really, if not for some transition buckets, Trojans probably would have got out of here with the win, but they do fall tonight to Silver Lake. This is the Eastside Cafe post-game show brought to you by Eastside Cafe. Experience the best breakfast in all of Crawford County, 6 days a week at 120 South Ozark Street in Girard, proud supporters of Trojan Athletics. And we're going to have to move quickly through this post-game show here for the Trojan girls because I'm doing a little double duty. And as you can see, Paola and Ottawa's boys getting warmed up there on the court right now. I'm going to have to switch gears and call the Paola boys game. So it'll be an interesting experience for everyone involved. And do my best to keep the Panther fans entertained tonight. But let's take a look at some of those scoring totals for the Trojans. Dry Adolph finished the game with 8 points. Kennedy Keller finished with 11. Maddie Kester had 20, 10 in each half. Erica Boatman with 2. Carson O'Rand with 3. And Bailey Walker with 2 to round out the scoring for the Trojans. For Silver Lake, they were led in scoring by Kaylin Haney. She had 22 points, including 8 for 8 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. And Jaylee Whitehead finished with 10. Paige Hyman had 2. Ella Bolin finished with 10. Atlanta Brewster had 2, and Savannah Wendy with 4 to round out the scoring for Silver Lake. Trojans back in action on Saturday. I believe they're going to play at noon. Yes, they'll play at noon, and it'll either be the high school or the middle school. I'll figure that one out as we go. And then the Trojan boys in action tonight at 8:15, and they'll take on Labette County over at the middle school. So I'm gonna have to put a bow on it here from Burlington. Actually, let's go ahead and talk to Coach Herlocker. Bring him in here, and Coach, let you get your headset on. Man, what a back and forth game! And I said during the first half that these two teams could meet at state because they were the top 2 seeds coming into this tournament. You guys were undefeated coming in, and Silver Lake, a very good record as well. And it just seemed like a possession here, a possession there. This game could have gone a different way for you guys.
Yeah, it felt unbelievably like a state game, to be honest with you. A little bit earlier in the day than you usually play. So that's, as a coach looking at the sky view, that's a real plus to be able to play, defending state champs and play them at a time you'd play them at state. And Can't say enough about my kids' effort on defense.
I thought they did a really good job because you look at Silver Lake's roster, you got several girls there 5'11", a good height, but really your girls did a great job on the boards tonight. I thought Erica controlled things under the basket really well. You breakout buckets on transition. I thought the girls did a great job defensively.
Yeah, and they have 2 or 3 really, really good shooters, and you don't know that because we didn't allow them to shoot. And so there's a lot of things in that scouting report that as you unpack it, we did really, really well. I would agree with you that, the transition defense in that first half was not great, and we talked about that at halftime. And overall, I think we gave up maybe 1 or 2 more cheap ones, but overall, very, very proud of the girls' effort. Rarely you're going to go undefeated in a season, and I'd rather have one now than later, and that's kind of exactly to touch on what you said. As we were shaking hands there, I told him, I said, I hope I see you again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I said on the air that I bet your girls would relish the chance to play this game again because 1 or 2 bounces of the ball either way, and you come out of here with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. And they hit free throws down the stretch. I felt real good about. We did a good job of staying between number 4 and the basket, and that one hand runner that she made there at the end was just. That's what players do, and tip your hat to a team, and they're a really good basketball team, and I think we are too.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys get to see them again down the road this year because, you guys had your shots. It was.
That's what I told them in the locker room. You get, time after time. I loved several matchups, and it just wasn't for some of our players. It wasn't their night, and can't say enough about Maddie Kester. She unbelievably.
Mm-hmm. Had her 20 points.
Stepped up and, really, really, I thought did a good job of deciding when to take her outside shot and then also when to get to the basket and not be, when she was younger, it was a race to the basket. She couldn't get there fast enough. I thought she did a really nice job of changing speeds, and then, she got into the lane, really used her body well to create shots inside for us, and again, just can't say enough about the overall team effort and no time to rest. Come back and play a 1 or 0 loss team tomorrow. So
yeah,
it's
and at noon tomorrow. Too.
Yeah,
so not much time at all to turn it around.
So yeah, again, that's what I love about this tournament. I know it's hard for you guys to get here, and kids are missing a little bit of school, but as far as getting ready for state, this absolutely positively. I can't set up a practice like this. It's just something you have to do with the bullets flying, and could not be more proud of these girls.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for coming up all the way up here and talking to us tonight. That's head coach Brad Herlocker of the Girard Trojans. They fall by a bucket tonight to the defending state champions Silver Lake, and they'll be back in action tomorrow morning at noon. We'll wait and see who they'll play in that matchup, and I believe it'll be here on this high school court at noon tomorrow, but we'll double check on that. Either way, we'll have it for you here on Girard Sports Live. But we got to cut this one short because we're going to pick up the Paola broadcast here in just a few minutes. You see them down there warming up on the floor right now. So for my beautiful wife, Jenny, running the camera, I'm Josh Leder saying thanks for joining us. You've been watching Trojan basketball on Girard Sports Live.
watching. From the gridiron to the hardcourt, the pitch to the mat, don't miss any of the action. We're there with live, local sports coverage at VarsitySportsLive.com.